Hi, I'm Jennifer Kim from New Visions for Public Schools. And in this video, you're going to learn how to make a copy of a resource from the New Visions math curriculum so you can edit and share it with your students. So here I am on the curriculum.newvisions.org website, and I'm going to click on math. And here I am on the math homepage. And let's say I'm an Algebra 1 teacher teaching around modeling with functions. So I'm going to go to the menu where it says Algebra 1 and click on Unit 1, Modeling with Functions. And here's the Unit 1 page. So I'm going to scroll down to where the snapshot is, past that, past some quick links to where it says Unit Resources. I'm going to scroll down to where the big ideas are. And let's say I'm teaching Big Idea 4. So I'll click on Big Idea 4. It opens up the box. And I might need to scroll a little bit to get to the core resource. I'll click on that. And you'll see then there are two options. You might be tempted to click on Share to Google Classroom, especially if Google Classroom is the way you share documents with students, but we recommend not doing that. The resource here includes some teacher guidance and considerations for planning. So it includes things like card sort activities that need some prep before handing to students, as well as answer keys. So instead of sharing to Google Classroom, click on the blue box that says Open Resource, and it'll take you to the landing page for the core resource. So you'll see a sequence of lessons intended to develop the big idea, and it'll include goals and evidence of understanding for each lesson, as well as teacher notes, which you can click on, and it includes things like guiding questions you might ask students, tips for enactment, as well as a sample student annotated handout. For our purposes, we're going to go to the student materials, so I'll click on that. And it takes me to this document. Now, this is a document that I want to edit before I share it with students. Before I can do that, I will need to make sure that I'm signed into my Gmail account. So I'm going to click on the upper right-hand corner, sign in. And you're going to use your Google account for educators school email address or your personal Gmail address. But it does need to be a Gmail account. So I'm going to pause and let you do that if you need to sign in. Now, once you're signed in, the document will have a Request Edit Access button visible. Please do not click on that. If you click on that, we unfortunately cannot give you edit access through that way. The reason is this document is owned by New Visions, and it's the one that is accessible to anyone who visits our website. Instead, what you want to do is go to the left-hand corner where it says File, click on File, click on Make a Copy. You can name the copy whatever you want to name it, so I'm going to keep it as Family Features. And you can save it in your My Drive folder on your Google Drive or a specific folder that you've named for these resources. Once you do that, you can click OK. And now you are making a copy of the document into your Google Drive so you have editing access. So this document is owned by you now. Once you have ownership of the document, you can change it however you like. So let's say I want to delete the New Visions logo and put in my school logo, or I can leave it just as is. And you can make edits to the text, you can make edit to the format, and you can make some decisions about which questions you keep, which ones you change, which images you might delete or change. But this document is yours to edit as you like. Once you're done with the edits, you can decide to change the format. So you can download it as a Microsoft Word document or PDF, depending on the platform you're using. Some platforms are better for these versions. Or you can leave it as Google Doc so that you can share it through Google Classroom or just print out of the drive. So that's how you take a New Visions math resource, make a copy, and edit before you give it to your students. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me at jkim@newvisions.org.